Today I will be cutting a design I've done before, but this time I'm going all out and making it bigger. I love pushing the limits of the rough I have on hand to see what I can create with it. But first you have to cut this bad boy up, so off to my trusty skill saw I go. I have to be really careful here because I can only count to 10, so I need all my fingers and toes intact. A little bit off the top and I'm ready to glue a piece to the dop, stick it into the machine, and begin the longest and most boring part of cutting this gem. No matter how confident you are in your hand gluing skills, it's always worth double checking how well centered your gemstone to be is before you begin cutting. Yep, this is what cutting at 150 grit sounds like. Better grab those active noise cancellation headphones and turn on a podcast, or put on a Tupac album. You're going to be here a while chipping away, so might as well make the best of it. Alright, I finally made some progress. This stone is starting to look like something. Look at the size of this thing. It won't get much smaller than this now. And the bits that get cut off? They all turn into this slop that needs to be washed off before the next stage. And no, this slop can't be collected and reused. I'm certainly not doing it. If you want it to be all eco-friendly so you can feel all warm and fuzzy, think of it as fiber for the sewer lines. You don't want the sewer to get constipated, do you? I skipped right over to the good part where everything is nice, shiny, and polished. I'm going to add a little frosting to the bottom facets. Frosting just makes everything taste better. Next, I'm going to flip this stone over so I can do the top half of it. This epoxy cures in 4 to 6 hours, more than enough time to get a good night's sleep before getting back to work. I'm in the home stretch now and I can barely contain my excitement. Will it look good? Did I f it up? The Schrödinger stone. So many possibilities. This stone is like a bodybuilding show. You gotta look at it in special lighting to see definition. The frosted facets hide its flaws well. What I didn't notice during the pre-polished stage of the pavilion was a giant inclusion close to the very tip of the gem. If I'd noticed it earlier, I would have oriented the rough differently, and this gem would have been flawless. Nevertheless, the color is phenomenal, and the cut really brings out its brilliance. In harsh lighting, you can see the inclusion smack dab in the middle of the stone, so keep it in soft lighting and away from people who still have 20/20 vision, which is not many these days. But despite its flaws, how many of you can say that your gemstone also doubles as a disco ball? That's what I thought. Thanks for watching. If you like my work, subscribe, follow, and check out my other content.